South Africa should be very excited because this is an investment in infrastructure, in services for them. And it is an indication that government is serious when we say we want the best for the people of South Africa. This is one of the indications of how we want to restore the dignity of our people in terms of the way in which we provide services, in particular public transport and the daily commuters. The people who use metro rail would now understand when we have been saying, give us a little bit more time, be patient, the services are going to improve. Government is investing 59 billion rand in these services, and we believe that these trains, truly speaking, are modern. You can feel the air conditioning. They've got CC cameras, so it means those who have been conducting acts of criminality in the trains, their times are over. But also, we want to use this opportunity to show the people of South Africa these trains and appeal to them to be the protectors of these facilities, to be protectors of these services, because these trains are for the people of South Africa. And if people burn them, if people vandalize them, it means it's taking us back. And it means that it is a disservice to the people, in particular the commuters who need this service. There are people who use train from the morning till the evening. So it is important that they always have a good quality train that will be clean, on time and safe.
This is obviously an envy of many other communities. It's being tested in Tshwane, but you say this is a train for the whole of South Africa. When is the bulk rollout going to be?
In October, we will be releasing the trains for use, and we believe that it will be one of those programs that through the October Transport Month, we will be actually engaging the public to say, we're letting the trains or giving the trains to you, we're giving it into your hands, take good care of it. So right now, it is the testing and commissioning. We are testing the train to see whether everything is in place, everything is working according to the specifications, but also these two trains, the first and the second one, is actually the company that is manufacturing saying, look at these trains and tell us what else it is that is not working in it. So from the third train that will be coming, it is the trains that would be the ones that we will be deploying from October.
The issue of localization, beneficiation, retaining critical skills and skills transfer, how do you deal with that within this project?
This is an interesting project. We have been able to realize, Peter, if I'm right, 65% localization, and we are very excited that a factory is already being built in Danata in Ekurhuleni, where we are going to build 580 of the trains. But already the 20 trains that are being manufactured in Brazil, the seats and the luggage racks and other things are actually from materials from South Africa. So already even those that are being procured from outside, as the initial investment, we are seeing the effect of localization. So we are saying the skills that are essential. On the side of the factory, there is going to be a training academy where our train drivers, our artisans, engineers, and everybody else that is essential will be trained. But also equally so, the suppliers. As we speak, there is always supplier days where there is engagement between Gibela and potential suppliers so that they can be trained to be able to produce the standard that this particular train would require. So we are very excited. This is a way of making sure that the industrial development interventions President Zuma always speaks about, the need for us to re-industrialize, to make sure that jobs are happening in South Africa, that the bulk of the money that we actually invest is not just shipped out, it is remaining in South Africa. So you can realize if 65% is localization, it tells you the bulk of the people who will be working, both skilled and unskilled, the bulk of the components and the bulk of the other services will be procured locally. So we are very excited. This is one of those things that the President Zuma can actually be proud of, because when he signed off on our right to procure these trains, I would want to say to you, he always said, Ntombazane, I want the best for the people of South Africa. So truly speaking, here we are, we're giving the people of South Africa the best that we could ever get.
Just to share with our viewers, the People's Train really has, it's not as noisy as the conventional train has been. I commuted using trains myself as a student. The windows would be broken, it would be noisy, unhygienic, but this is it's a new dawn really for South Africa, Minister.
It is a new dawn. Like we say, when Madiba said in 1994 that we want a better life for all, we say it should not only be those who've got money who can ride on the Gautrain, who get a good quality train, but even the ordinary people, those students who are going to school, those sports people who are still going to sports facilities, those men and women who are going, and children who are going to places of worship, those men and women who are factory workers, who actually, and even those who are domestic workers, they must feel that this is the pride that they've always wanted. So this is an indication when we say we want many people to actually make a mindset shift or mindset change, to move from owning a car to wanting to use a public transport. Because imagine if many people can actually be released from owning cars, how much they would save from fuel, from the insurance, and from just the running costs, but also the payment of the car itself, and use public transport. So this is a way of also attracting people back to public transport. And we're saying, when we talk about the integrated and interoperable ticketing system between the Gautrain and this train, the metro rail trains, plus also the taxi industry, as well as the BRT, we say with one ticket, we want the people of South Africa to get into any mode of transport or type of transport or vehicle that they would want to use, so long as it's public transport. So the integrated nature of public transport is something that we are working towards, and we start with the investment in the infrastructure, being the modernization of our stations, the refurbishing of the old trains, but building the new trains, because we believe that these ones are actually the trains of the future. Whilst we're looking at the old ones, also making sure that they are truly clean. Because our people always say, if we can have a clean train, and the train must be on time, and so that I can plan my life, but also safe. That is why the Rapid Police, as well as working together with the police to make sure that our people can be safe in the trains. But like I said, the train is moving and we don't even feel the noise outside. So it's wonderful. It is air conditioned. In summer and in winter, people will be warm. In summer, they will be cool, and it means that you won't be having toy and all funny things. So we are appealing to our people. Let's make sure that we don't write on anything that is obscene on the trains. Don't put anything that it doesn't belong here. Let's take care of this facility. Let us be proud of the investment that we are making, because this is taxpayers' monies that is being invested here, and it is important that they understand that as people of South Africa, this is our train, these are our trains. Let us take care of it.